notion of transformative participation, that it's not just a one-to-one between a child and a computer and I just transmit the information and I'm there. Or it's not just the fact that we construct ideas and knowledge from the world, but that learning occurs when we participate together and when we actually see changes and shifts in people's memberships, in their communities. How does it end? And not just with children, but the adults around them as well. What actually learning occurs as adults take on these practices too. And I want to give a little fair warning about this talk. It's still half-baked, right? I kind of just got here in January, and so a lot of this stuff I'm still seeding around. So kind of giving a fair warning where, you know, these are still half-baked ideas. They're coming into shape. Hopefully a year from now I'll be able to give a little bit more concreteness to the talk. But right now, just the cake is getting ready. It's going to go to the oven pretty soon. So today we're going to talk about participatory science, designing environments and technologies to support participatory cultures in youth. I'm going to go into the next part of the talk. Let's talk about participatory brokering. How does search and brokering provide opportunities for learning and supporting immigrant families? And I'll talk a little about how this transitions into work. And finally, you might hear about a lot of my work with participatory design with children, understanding how empathy and co-design create opportunities for youth and families together. And so in the notion of participatory science, I wanted to talk a bit about why do we need youth to participate in science? Why is this so important? Well, we've known for a long time that traditional science can be irrelevant, boring, alien, disconnected to learners' lives. Like there's lots of research that has sort of engaged in this notion that children are just, it's just not there. It's too abstract, too theoretical, not connecting. And we want to imagine, well, what can we imagine as this active science? What does it mean that we actively participate in STEM learning or science learning? So in my dissertation, I emphasize this notion of ownership for science, like ownership of